Thank you everybody who are tuning in to this next episode of our podcast. If you guys can see on YouTube, we changed our podcast name once again to Lycian's Cast. Thank you guys so much tuning in. Those guys who are either watching it over YouTube or if they're listening to it in any places that I have them all set up. Could be from somewhere like Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, any place like that. I do appreciate you guys tuning in to our next episode of the Lycian's Cast. Actually, it's just Lycian Cast, but thank you regardless. So today's topic of the day is going to be when chat's chatty. When I say when chat's chatty, I'm talking about like when chat is just constantly going up, and you're like trying to catch it up. You're like, oh, wait a minute, it's still going. And then also for the viewers out there who are trying to ask, like a simple question for a streamer or anything like that, and it's just not being answered either from the other viewers that are in there or the streamer themselves. So the first thing I want to talk about is we're gonna first let you guys know that it happens. It's going to happen. Like it's gonna happen. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing that you can stop it. You can maybe slow it down a little bit. We're going to talk about that a little bit. And then next we're going to be talking about viewers and some things that you guys can do to help yourselves get your questions either answered or just you find your true happiness in the streamers. Okay? So we're going to start out with viewers. So here's what you guys can do. First off, you can always repeat your questions. Now, when I say repeat your questions, I'm not talking about like repeat it like every 5 seconds. Copy the question down before you paste it. All right, copy the question down before you hit the enter button, and then give it a few minutes for the stream to respond. All right, there can always be a delay. I don't know how long the delay. Usually the delay here for my stream is about 14 seconds. And then they can also have slow mode on as well enabled, so I don't know the huge time frame is between that, but I would usually wait probably like 10 15 minutes before you insert your question. Again, it's gonna happen, so just make sure you're also patient in chat, because like I said, you're not going to be the only viewer there. There's going to be other viewers there who are also asking questions or just interacting with the streamer regardless. Think about it as like the streamer going out into public, and the next thing you know, they're surrounded by like thousands of people, and the streamer can only like shake so many hands. You know what I'm saying? They can only see what's in front of them, but like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? And you're like all the way far back. There's not much you can really do, right? So another thing you can always do, you can always make friends too. You do not just have to interact with the streamer, but you can also interact with the people who are also in the streams. Your main mission, I know, is to probably go out and say, hey, I want to be friends with the streamer. I'm going to make great friends with the streamer. But Twitch is also there, and they have a chat. And the reason why the chat's there is not just to make friends with the streamer, but it's also to make friends with the other people who are also in that chat. Which is probably, the streamer probably also has like a Discord or something like that where you can interact with them a lot more easier. You can, talk to the other people in the community, be like, yo, what's up? Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, it's good to see you. Hey, I know you. You look totally familiar. And also if you're a streamer, that's a pretty good way to start networking as well. Like you're going out into another person's channel and you're just hanging out and you're just chillaxing. That's a great way to network, kind of like an undercover networking thing that you're trying to do. You're going in there, you're making friends, yada, yada, yada. And eventually someone's going to click on your name and be like, hey, I didn't know you streamed. That literally happened to me last week. Last week, another person from a certain stream came in on Wednesday when I was actually doing this talk, and they followed me, and I was like, hey, yo, dude. And he was like, I didn't even know you streamed. So, it's a great way to make friends. It's a great way to network, and it's definitely a great way to get your name out there, So that's usually about all you can really do as a viewer. So I'm gonna repeat them again. So repeat your questions, wait a few minutes before copying the question down, and then putting it out there. So obviously you want to copy the question before you enter your question or your statement, whatever you're trying to say to the streamer. Next thing is you got to be patient. Remember, you are not the only person there. All right, There are probably thousands of other people. There's probably 5 other people. There's probably 6 other people. I don't know. You know, each and every single streamer is different. They'll get to you eventually. If they skip over, hey, you know, just don't worry about it. Say something else and they'll sure to eventually respond. Like I said, every once in a while, you can be seen. Make friends with other people. If you are a streamer out there and you need to make friends, go into other people's chat as well and go in and just start talking to everybody. Don't annoy them and like at them every single time and say, hey, 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 hey. You know, just go in and be like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? How was your day? How was your weekend? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Move on to the next one. Who knows? Maybe the streamer's gonna come up with a topic for you guys to be able to say something, you know? Kind of what I was saying yesterday. Make sure you're interacting with the streamer to the point where the streamer is starting to ask questions and you all can kind of like jump on that and start, you know, hey, that can see what this person's like, kind of, I get where this person's coming from and such and such. And then lastly, if you don't like it, just find another streamer. For real. There is no point of going into a stream, demanding that person's attention, and then being so mad in chat that you're just expressing it and you're just lashing out and all of that. If you don't like it, just move on to the next streamer. All right, there's like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of streamers out there. Okay, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt other people. On Twitch there is a place for every single person, maybe even trolls. I don't know, I'm not even gonna talk about trolls. I don't even want to think about trolls. So that was the viewer side. The next side I'm going to be talking about is the streamer side. I'm just letting you know. I'm telling you right now. You won't be able to talk to everyone. Maybe you can, but you won't be able to talk to every single person that comes in. You've got 10 people, chats going up like an elevator. You can do your best. You're playing a game, you shot somebody, you're looking over. Oh, hey, how you doing? You go over there, you run up a few flights of stairs, you look at chat, it's like, you didn't answer my question! It's like, geez, man, calm it down. You know, it's gonna happen. You're not gonna be able to get everybody. The only way you're gonna be able to get everybody is honestly if you're just sitting and playing a game and you're not even playing it, like your mouse and hands completely off, and you're like, what's up, chat? How you doing today? You know, you're just talking with chat, you know? You're sitting there and you don't have your hands on the controller, not even doing anything, you know, you're just sitting there talking to chat. That's the only way you're ever gonna get it. But even then, if you become like big enough, like Dr. Disrespect, if you sit there and you do that, my friend, it's still gonna go up. You're not gonna be able to catch it. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. That's just how it is, and that's how it's gonna be. Slow mode. Now I see a few people do slow mode, but even still, I've seen it. Even still, people still miss it. But you can do it. There's an option that you can do. So when you use slow mode, basically the chat will become slower than usual and you could get more people, but like I said before, you're still going to miss them. So I mean, you know, just do the best you can. You're not going to be able to get everybody. That's why I'm saying in the viewers, make sure that you guys repeat your question. You know, repeat your question. It's gonna happen, it's gonna be missed. Just putting that out there. Another thing you could always do is followers only. Now I completely advise against this, but I'm just putting this out there because there may be a time when there's someone trolling you or something like that. Like that's the only time I would actually put it on there, is when someone's trolling you. Because if you put it on followers only, my friend, you're just the new people that come in, they won't even be able to say hi. You know, they won't even be able to like interact with you straight out. Like they have to do a task before they follow you, or before like they even get to say, hey, how you doing? You know, that's kind of like saying, hey, get in the car, trust me, we're going the right way, don't worry about it, just hop on in, come on in, and then you can chat with us and you can go where we're going. It's like, no. If you do this, you've got like 10 people, if you got like 50 people, you're killing yourself. Don't do that. Because there's, who knows like how many people are actually coming by and like trying to say hi, and it's like saying, hey, this is a followers only chat, right? You know, it'd be like, yeah, no, I'm out. I've done that so many times. I've been to so many streams where it's like, hey, this is a followers only. Now here's the thing, here's what I've noticed. Some of those channels that have followers only, and literally there's like thousands of people in there, chances are that person is view botting. So like I said, it's not even worth your time. Like if you go in the chat and you can't even type anything because you have to follow somebody and there's like thousands of people in there, that person's view botting. Someone has to say something, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. Subs only, just don't even bother with subs only. There's no point. Only way you would want to do it is maybe if you're just as popular as Dr. Disrespect and or Ninja. But then again, because people don't want to go in and troll and all that, but that's the only time we want to do it. But like I said, just it's better off that you don't like do it for follows only and subs only, especially if you're at like a lower viewer count. Don't do that. Just there's no point in doing it. It doesn't make sense. Don't do it, okay? Just don't do it. So for the viewers, or sorry, for the streamers, again, like I said, you won't be able to talk to everybody. All right, use slow mode if necessary, only if necessary. It's, I mean, really, you shouldn't even need it, but if necessary, do it, you know? It might help. It might help, it might not help. I'm really not sure. It's up to you. It depends how good you are at reading chat, you know? It's practice. It's like learning how to get on a bike. Once you get on it and you learn from it, you're pretty good, all right? And like I said, get good at reading chat. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching our newest episode of Lycian's Cast. Like I said, today's episode was when Chatty. Thank you guys so much. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I do appreciate it. If you did like the video, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys who are tuning in from the audio version. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. This should be up on Friday at 6 a.m. in the morning. I hope you guys had a good morning on that time, and I will see you guys later. Pure out.